Hello everyone, I am the host of the YouTube channel wangyiboengsub. Nice to meet you again. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the hottest news of the day. And here's today's news. Is wangyibo not good at acting? The cold Baili Erlang is the greatest treasure of the wind rises in the Luoyang. Based on Ma Boyong's novel, the ancient costume suspense drama The Wind Rises in the Luoyang, ended in December last year. The drama may surprise us far beyond the story itself. As a large-scale costume suspense drama, The Wind Rises in the Luoyang has many magnificent atmospheres. The exquisite carving of external elements of Shendu, the control of the texture of clothing, etc., both provide a solid external foundation for wind from the Luoyang. Compared with the construction of skeletons, the establishment and combination of flesh and blood constitute the soul of the play. In the play, the three protagonists provide each other with performance kinetic energy. It laid a solid foundation for the layout of the whole story. After the narrative is based on characters, the reversal of the play's ending has multiple rationales. Gao Bingzhu, Baili Hongyi and Siyue play the roles of the three protagonists, takes up a lot of time and space in the play. And the three leading actors have overlapped many times in time and space. It also provides multiple possibilities for the narrative direction. Interaction and openness have become the key words in the narrative of Wind in the Luoyang, especially in the process of cooperating to solve the case. Baili Hongyi and Gao Bingzhu's combination of dynamic and stillness, and their mutual complementarity, open endings are endogenous. And the rapid growth of Baili Hongyi makes the story beyond self-evolution. It has formed another layer of space for the growth of actors, the advancement of Baili Hongyi's character, the maturity of his mind, the reconciliation of the past, etc., all confirmed his growth in the play. From the trajectory of growth, we can see the death of the father, the death of the guard and the death of his elder brother had propelled him. This push is triggered by the death of a loved one, while giving the audience comfort. There is also a little more cruelty about life. Maybe after reading The Wind Rises in the Luoyang, many viewers still question wangyibo's acting skills. After all, during the whole process of the performance, wangyibo's face does not express too much emotion. But restraint itself, isn't it a way to express yourself? Chengqingling wangyibo's land Wangji has the temperature of rivers and lakes. This time, it was placed in the imperial palace of the Tang dynasty. This temperature is subject to the complex network of relationships between people. The internalization of emotions has become wangyibo's first focus in The Wind Rises in the Luoyang. At the beginning of character design, Baili Hongyi took calmness and restraint as his character origin. In order to play this feature well, the actor must not make too many emotional portrayals on the face. When wangyibo was performing, he just properly controlled his facial expressions. Restraint and calmness are very well reflected in wangyibo. The grief of my father's death was overshadowed by loneliness, and the complex emotions in the heart are logically placed on the audience. We follow Baili Erlang's lonely state. He further felt his sadness from the bottom of his heart. At this time, wangyibo became more and more restrained. The more restrained, sadness penetrates more deeply. Reverse emotional collision is exactly what wangyibo's thorough grasp of the character's heart. A relatively introverted personality is enough to add points to wisdom. At the beginning of the character setting, Baili Hongyi was portrayed as a mechanical genius. How to make the expressive power of genius deeply rooted in the hearts of the people requires the background of character. While reducing the temperature of the character, Baili Hongyi focuses on the obsession with his own small world. The construction of a small world is indispensable in a genius character. Concentration and calm complement each other, rationality and wisdom. Let the character have the rationality of the character dynamic. Wangyibo happened to recognize the rationality of it. Instead, all behaviors and thinking that transcend ordinary people are no longer abrupt but a necessary action of temperament. Wangyibo pinched it quietly. It confirms the further maturity of his acting skills. Fortunately, Baili Hongyi's growth and wangyibo's growth are positively driven. Bai Gong's prudence prompted him to think about the case from multiple perspectives. The step-by-step dismantling of the mystery confirms his superb execution. In the two collaborations with Gao Bingzhu, the ability to adapt outside of focus, it has also been perfected and supplemented with wangyibo's character shaping. In him, there is not only restraint like a virgin, but also severing like a rabbit. Of course, in terms of the difficulty of the performance, it may be more obvious from the emotional drama. Baili Hongyi is not a machine that is only controlled by reason. The emotional energy of the interruption of the play once suppressed rational thinking. In the emotional entanglement with Lu Qingyang, Baili Hongyi's kindness was inspired. In order to play emotional dramas well, Wang Yibo has no less effort in detailing than in logical dramas. The tenderness in the eyes, the true concern of the lover, the gradual transformation of love, etc. The changing Baili Hongyi obviously felt the tenderness of love. Wang Yibo tries to make the audience feel through the details. And in the performance of the fusion between sensibility and rationality, Wang Yibo's role has released a huge interpretation space for the audience. Behind a straight man with a science and engineering background, we see his kindness and gentleness. Maybe when we try to capture a three-dimensional Baili Erlang, multiple interpretations further encourage us to love the power of actor Wang Yibo himself. With the gradual increase in favorability, Wang Yibo's acting skills have also been seen by more people. Actually, this is not a difficult process. After letting go of our prejudices, we discovered that the common growth of Baili Hongyi and Wang Yibo gradually turned into the biggest surprise of the wind rises in the Luoyang. Mutual achievement between characters and actors. It seems to be confirming to us that Wang Yibo is the best Baili Erlang.